Good morning, my fellow magicians. Today is 24th of February, and it's time that we make a video for our February AMA. And as usual, we have our CEO, Mr. Owen Tao, to join us. Okay, so let's make a big applause to welcome Owen to join us.
Hello, community.
Yeah. I trust you heard a lot of applause from your end, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of things that are happening in the crypto industry. First of all is the narrative about the artificial intelligence, and then the second is the story about the Hong Kong as the crypto.
Yeah.
So a lot of things about the crypto industry, not just within the crypto vertical, but also at the mainstream media. So I think both are good for us because we meet both ends. So number one is, of course, we are the AI, and second, we our foundation has been in Hong Kong since day one, and even yet, I myself is in Hong Kong. So yeah, so I think that's why the KuCoin, when they have the new Hong Kong tech in the exchange, so our man is also there. So I think that's a good move. And also, we recently just reactive the Japan Telegram group, and we have a partnership with KuCoin to host AMA. And then I think next week we will have another AMA with KuCoin targeting the Middle East countries. So just stay tuned with that. And without further ado, and I don't want to keep Owen waiting, we will start the AMA questions straight away. So, Owen, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, first question is, I think it's coming from a follower from Vietnam called Kient, Kiennt. Can man need more centralized exchange, and when? Because man use its own chain, can it add to decentralized exchange as well? Yeah.
Yeah. For the first part, we are working on it. I think maybe, yeah, we hope we can be listed on more and more centralized exchanges as we can, and we are working on it. I think maybe in the near future, you will find we will be listed on some more exchanges. Please keep on watching keep your eyes on us, and we will let you know as soon as we got them. And for the second part, yeah, we haven't developed our decentralized exchanges on our mainnet. Because as you know, for our exchanges, you need enough liquidity, and the traders, then you can support one decentralized exchanges. So if you want to use that, I think maybe you can use our wormhole to cross on the maybe the balance merchant or something else we would like to add on into our wormhole. Then you can add money in the other popular decentralized exchanges and the other public chain. Yeah, that's my answer.
Okay. So speaking about the centralized exchanges, I would elaborate more on this part because I'm actively involved in this one. So we have got the proposals from a couple of centralized exchanges, and we are integrating with one and discussing, and also in discussion with other exchanges as well. So that would be good news for you. So just stay tuned for that. Yeah. So yeah, when Owen says is in near future, and we do mean it will be very soon. So that's good news. And second question from the Batuhan. The question is like this. Dear Mr. Owen Tao, My first question is that what inspired you to build Matrix AI network and what makes it different from other blockchain? In this question, what makes it different from other blockchain? I think we do have an article on this part, and we can send you the link. And also, Owen, why do you start the Matrix AI network?
The thing is, before we start the Matrix project, our artificial intelligence team just won champion in an World AI game. So when we looked into the blockchain industry, I think we can use the artificial intelligence technology to make blockchain better. So that's why we started to do the Matrix. We want to use the artificial intelligence technology to make the blockchain maybe safer, easier to use, faster, and more public welfare. That's why we started to build Matrix network. Yeah.
Yeah, Owen, I think you forgot to mention about you are a fan of the movie Matrix itself, and that's why we have to on zero.
That's why we choose this name. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And so, yeah, everything is kind of planned since day one in terms of the vision. Yeah, so that's why we start the Matrix AI label and we name it as Matrix. So the second part from Batuhan is how does Matrix AI network ensure the security and privacy of its users, and what measures are in place to prevent from malicious activities on the network?
I think in my opinion, if you want to keep the security, the user security, for the blockchain industry, I think the most important is your consensus on your mainnet. That's the base of the security. So we have created a new consensus. We call it hybrid POW. In this consensus, we have used some new artificial intelligence algorithm to make the whole net more more fair and more security for all the users. And also for the assets of the common users, I will use some more advanced different security algorithm for the users. So I think we can make the user feel more safe on our mainnet. And in the future, we'd like to add more the security functions on our mainnet. So we'd like to keep all of you privacy data and your assets security, safe.
Just to add on to what Owen just mentioned, for this hybrid consensus mechanism, it's not just about security. It is also a way in terms of energy friendliness. So we do have another articles elaborating why we use this hybrid consensus mechanism and its applications in real life. Yes. And the third question, I will go on to Haha 001. Haha 001, I think this is the third time that you submitted your question, and thank you for your submission. Yeah. And the question is like this. Are you planning to integrate with other different blockchain technologies to expand our ecosystem?
For this I think for this question, I will talking about the work we are working now. Yeah, for right now we haven't do something to integrate with other different blockchain. But what we are doing now is, as you know, we have Manta system. So it's a decentralized artificial intelligent computing platform. So I think maybe in the next part of the blockchain, I know all the people are talking about the Web3 or something else. So in the future, I think maybe for Web3 or something else, we need artificial intelligent technologies to support them to do more things. So that's why we need more and more computing powers, especially for the decentralized computing power. So I would like to make our Manta platform into an open computing power platform. So everyone, not only on the Matrix AI network, from all kinds of the blockchains users or the developers, you can use our computing power. So that's how we work with the other different blockchain ecosystem. So we support our computing power to all of them. So everyone use our Manta system. I think they also can increase the need of the mancoin. Yeah, that's will make more benefits to our ecosystem. Yeah.
Hey, Owen, since you are talking about Manta, do you think we can create a video to illustrate the steps?
Yeah.
How to hop onto our mainnet and the detailed steps in order to rent these GPU powers. Are we going to do that?
Yeah, of course. We are working on it, and I think we will release it to the community as soon as we have finished.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think it's good. The video will work better than the test version of this of the guide. Yeah, good. And further to from Peter, how do we intend to achieve the integration of user brains into Web3? So I think this is about our 3.0 blueprint. Owen?
Let me explain that. If you have seen some article about our 3.0 plan, you find we are not going to integrate the user's brain into Web3. The thing is, we want to create a new kinds of the intelligence. We call it avatar intelligence. It means we will use some chips to get your brainwave data, and also you need to do lots of things to maybe talk with your avatar intelligence, such something else, the way similar as the ChatGPT. Then you will get one avatar intelligence in the Web3. It can do lots of things to instead of you when you are offline. Yeah, that's we are going to do in the 3.0 part. Yeah.
Sorry, Owen, to clarify, the question is in what ways we can integrate the brainwave of the users. So the answer is a user need to wear some sort of gadget so that they can transfer their brainwave, and then through our AI algorithm, they can train the avatar, and especially for the avatar intelligence. So that's a physical way. And then the second way is through our Morpheus which is like GPT, ChatGPT. And by chatting with their avatar or interacting with their avatar, the avatar will know more about a personality of a user. So there are at least two ways. So number one is through the brainwave, and then the second one is through the chatting using the Morpheus. Am I correct?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, good.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then let's move on to Bud Spencer 469. Yeah, he has been worrying about Professor Deng. So I think it's time that we address this question for Bud Spencer. Hi, Owen. What exactly is Professor Deng's task in the vision of 3.0? And are his students also involved in tests or processes? Owen?
For the vision of the 3.0, we have two parts of the main work. The first part is the we will get the users brainwave data, and this is the first part. And the second part, we need to use them and to training your. We need to use the artificial intelligence to training your avatar intelligence. For the second part is the Professor Deng is in charge of the second part. They will right now they are building the AI models for the our 3.0 to how make the user to build their artificial their avatar intelligence, and also for the training structure part. And also, we have mentioned we will restart the intelligent contract product, and also Professor Deng's team is working on it. Yeah, that's my answer.
So yeah, this is the intelligent contract back in the 1.0. So Professor Deng is still working on that. And aside from that, he's actually involved in the avatar intelligence training using different algorithms, models, etc. So yes, he's very active with us for the 3.0, and likewise his students. And I think your second part of question, Bud Spencer, that you didn't write is, aside from Professor Deng, we will have more experts to join us to realize this 3.0 vision? And the answer will be clear. And yes, right?
Yeah.
Good. And then our Honorable Satoshi Maneto have some questions for us. Right? The first question is, can you talk more about the avatar vision of 3.0? What's the purpose of this avatar intelligence, so to speak?
At first, the purpose for this project is we want to make the movie Matrix into reality. Yeah, that's the purpose. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back to you wanna.
Yeah, about the avatar intelligence. Because we know the maybe the Web3 or the Metaverse will be the future. But we will meet some problems when we are thinking about them. And the first one is we can't always live in the virtual world. Yeah, because we need to eat, we need something to do. So we for us maybe the Web3 or the Metaverse come to the realized, but we still need to spend lots of time in the real life. So if you are not online, so also you can't join the all the activities in the virtual world. So I think if we want to create more values in the Web3 world or the Metaverse, we need to increase the more the time we can stay in the world. That's why I think we need one avatar intelligence for us to instead of us to stay in the virtual world, because it can help us to do lots of things. At first, it can do some things when we are offline, and also if we want to, in the Web3 world or the Metaverse world, the capability for you to seeking data is very important. But if you are human, you can do that. But if we use the artificial intelligence technologies, we created one avatar intelligence of us. It can seek all kinds of the data, and at 1 second, it can deal all of them. So it can improve the efficiency for us to stay in the virtual world and create more value for us. So why? Yeah. I think that's the value of the avatar intelligence. Yeah.
So, in short, this to create a digital twin of yourself, and then this digital twin in the virtual world can create a lot of values. For example, by looking for data or information, just like ChatGPT, a personalized assistant that can work for you and save you from a lot of work, and then you can focus on you can save the time and then put the time to more quality productions or your personal life. And when Owen is speaking of the Metaverse or Web3, I think it's more about the Web3, because Metaverse is just an application scenario. Imagine your avatar is in an application, for example Twitter, and you have your avatar in there or any social space, and this avatar exactly match you with your personality, of your thoughts, and that would be an interesting way to interact with other users and also to integrate with the platform itself, I mean the apps itself. So it would be open up a very interesting space. And I will give you another example. I'm not sure whether this will be the end product or not. Say, for example, if you have the brainwave and then you are watching some sort of advertisement or TV, and that the brainwave will present a true signal of how much you like the advertisement or like the program itself. Because nowadays, for advertisement, the most common way is to log the cost per click or cost per impressions, etc. Or even they can see your eye movement, and then whether and to determine whether an advertisement is effective or not, and then push for more similar ads for you. But if you are using the brainwave when you read information, and that can precisely lock down your true reaction to those, and this can be for more effective targeting parameter settings for advertisement or even for programs, I mean the TV programs or anything that require your true reactions, then that will be something really exciting and interesting. So yeah, I mean the application scenario is not just in Metaverse. It can be used in a lot of scenarios, and that's why there's a huge business potential in relation to the digital avatar. Yeah, if my memory serves, it's around 528 billion US dollar. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And Owen, there is a second question coming from Satoshi. When the project is ready, what can we do in avatar intelligence, and will there be new people join the team for the avatar project? I think we can answer the second part. Will there be new people joining the avatar project, joining the team?
Yeah, we have recruited some new guys, and also the most important, we have found some new partners to we can do this project together, because as you know, we need some expert in such as the neuroscience or something else to help us to build this big project. So yeah, we have some new people, and the most important, we have some new very powerful partners in the next step.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think Owen just mentioned it very clearly. We do need new experts or team members to join us, and we will have these people because these are the fundamental technology to realize our 3.0 vision, because it will lead AI. So we have Professor Deng and his team. And the second part is about the neuroscience. And we do not have right now, but we will have very soon. So just stay tuned for the update. Yes. And then go on. Will a brain chip be used for this project, and can it work with Neuralink?
At first, we will use the neural chips to collect our brain wave data to create our avatar intelligence. So yes, we need to use the neural chips. And for the second part, right now we can't work with the Neuralink right now because we have the different data standards. But I think maybe in the future, if we have used the whole neuroscience industry has used the same data standards, I think maybe we can have more cooperation or something else. We can do something together. Yeah.
Okay, often. In this particular topic, there are two types. One is the invasive, and the other one is non-invasive. Invasive meaning you have to inject a brain chip into your brain, and then non-invasive will be sort of just like wearing a gadget on your head or on your hand. So this question is more about injecting a chip into your brain. So is this something that we are going to do? I just need to clarify, because as far as I understand, there will be legal implication to that. I mean, injecting the brain chip. So that's why we adopt the non-invasive part, which is by wearing a gadget in our hand or in our forehead, things like that. So yeah. So which is the one? Because I just heard you were mentioned about we will have the brain chip injected to the brain.
Yeah. The first part, we will use the non-invasive chips.
Yes. That is what I understand. So yes, we will use the sort of gadget to collect the brain signal instead of the brain chip. Yeah. And then what would be the role of the main or the main net in this project? I think it would be easy. It's included in our 3.0 blueprint. Yeah, I think you can skip that part. And then the last question, how will Metaverse and Web3 contribute to this avatar project? Or what role will it play?
I think this thing is this avatar intelligence project will contribute to the Metaverse and the Web3 world. So as I know, we need to our avatar intelligence to do more things instead of us in the virtual world. Yeah, it can increase the efficiency of us to live in the virtual world. So yeah, and for this question, I think the Metaverse and the Web3 will offer one stage for the avatar intelligence to show how useful or how powerful it can work for us. Yeah.
Okay, I think it is both to complete each other. Say, for example, without a context of Metaverse or Web3, the so-called avatar intelligence will be very too early, so to speak. Just like when you are using the dial-up modems and then you want to watch YouTube, that would be too early. Yeah. So right now, we have the Metaverse and Web3. And it's time that we can create something to realize what a real Metaverse is about. And that comes the avatar intelligence. And that's why we integrate both the artificial intelligence and neuroscience into this project. So, Metaverse or Metaverse create a playground for the avatar intelligence, and avatar intelligence create a very special application or tools for it to be used in a Metaverse setting and Web3. Yeah, that's my understanding. So that they are complete at each other, yeah, in a way. Yes. Yeah, and I think that is the question that we selected for the February AMA. And thanks, Owen, for the questions. I know a lot of things have been in full swing in our Beijing team. So
Yeah.
we will have more exciting news in terms of development from your end in March, and also look forward to the listing at more centralized exchanges, yeah, in March. Okay, cool. Thanks, Owen. Thanks,
Pleasure.
magicians.
Bye bye, matricians.
Bye bye.